Hey cool people, long time no see. I'm still in Argentina, living the dream and exploring this amazing country. Today we are heading to El Calafate to visit some unreal glacier and spend some time in a small town of El Chaltén, which is known as Argentina's capital of trekking. The reason why we're heading back to Patagonia is that this time I have a friend of mine visiting from Sweden. And when you deal with Team Nordic, these people, they kind of gravitate to North Pole or South Pole, doesn't really matter. So Buenos Aires was too hot, so we're taking a plane and flying to El Calafate. We did some research before the trip and talked to people who've been here before, so our plan is to skip El Calafate and head straight to Perito Moreno Glacier and spend the day there. So we're hopping in a taxi, sharing it with two other travelers, and we're excited about our first day of this amazing adventure. The one-way journey from the airport to the national park takes about 1 hour and a half, up to 2 hours depending on the road conditions. And we passed by stunning views of Lago Argentino, and we start seeing some mountains covered with snow as we're reaching the national park. We just arrived to the first stop to see the glacier from the back. Guys, it's super cold. As we're approaching the glacier, we're getting some information about it from the drivers. So the cool fact about this Perito Moreno Glacier is that it's actually growing. Check and made global warming. This glacier is growing, and it has an area of 250 square kilometers and the height of around 60 to 70 meters, which is like huge. But it's not only massive, it's also moving. It's moving at a rate of around 2 meters per day. Imagine, it's slowly kind of like flowing downhill. Wow. This movement results in the glacier calving, which large chunks of ice breaking off and falling into the lake, a process known as glaciation. As we're approaching the glacier, we can see different ways to experience it. We can do trekking, hiking, we can get actually on top of glacier, or we can take a boat tour, or even kayak tours are available. But since we don't have much time, it's only one day and we're gonna spend about 3 hours here, we're just gonna do the hikes. Kudos to the infrastructure of Argentinian national parks. There are so many amazing, well-positioned viewing platforms along the shores of Lake Argentino. These platforms offer panoramic views of the glacier's front face, providing ample opportunities to witness calving events and the dynamic movement of the ice. Actually several glaciers here, and all of them belong to Los Glaciares National Park, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The park serves as a sanctuary for numerous species of plants and animals as well as vital freshwater source of the surrounding region. Ice of Perito Moreno Glacier displays stunning shades of blue, a result of the dense ice absorbing red and yellow light while reflecting the blue light. This phenomenon is especially pronounced in the deeper, older ice layers, creating a mesmerizing visual spectacle. You can also notice that the water around the glacier has this interesting color, and they call it milk of glacier. Oof, guys, this is incredible. This is stunning, this is amazing. I've been to Iceland, I saw so many beautiful things. I've been to glaciers before, but this isn't real. Note, we're leaving this beautiful place and heading back to El Calafate, from where we're taking the last bus to El Chaltén. The bus journey takes about 3 hours while we're enjoying stunning views of the Andes, driving through the national park. Pretty much no signal. The area is quite deserted and the only thing we see around is a desert full of vicunias hanging out in the wild. Is so cute. It's gonna be our base for a week because this is where all the hikes start. Something worth mentioning to my digital nomad friends: don't even think of working here because internet pretty much doesn't exist, it's barely working, so take your time off and have a full-time adventure. We're taking Fitz Roy Trail, so we decided to do the hardest hike in the beginning while we're still having the energy. We're starting the hike in the afternoon to avoid morning crowds, and this is the beauty of Patagonian summer. It gets dark pretty late, around 10 to 11 p.m., so we don't have to worry about not making it back in time. The Fitz Roy Trail is approximately 25 kilometers round trip, so typically it takes about 8 to 10 hours to complete, depending on the weather and the pace. Along the way to Fitz Roy, we encountered different viewpoints, offering breathtaking views of Cerro Torre. It's another iconic peak in the region known for its distinctive granite spire. There are a few things that we still have to worry though, which is elevation and changing weather conditions. It does get really steep at the end, where we have to deal with the elevation of around 1,200 meters. And it's kind of cold as well, so we'll probably have some snow along the way, so let's see. About halfway to Fitz Roy, the trail passes by Laguna Capri, a picturesque mountain lake surrounded by beech forests. This is a popular spot to take a break and enjoy a scenic picnic while soaking in the tranquility of the Patagonian wilderness. We are stopping by Fitz Roy Base Camp, and that's a place where some trekkers decide to spend the night because the best view of the Fitz Roy Peak is apparently on the sunrise, but obviously we don't have the gear, so we're not gonna do that. As the trail cranked up the volume, we cranked up the energy. The views got bigger, the air got thinner, and the vibes got stronger. Sure, our legs were burning, but our spirits were soaring higher than the peaks themselves. At long last, we reached the summit and laid eyes on Laguna de los Tres, which is not seen because of the snow. From our VIP seats at the top, we soaked in the 360-degree spectacle and ate a frozen sandwich in the wind. As we boogied back down the trail, we marinated in the groovy vibes of nature's remix. Every rock, every tree, every funky beat reminded us to live life loud and proud. So happy to be back in town after such a long and difficult challenge. So happy to put on the fluffy shoes and eat some Patagonian trout. On this beautiful note, have a good night. Today we're heading to Laguna Torre. It is a moderate hike, easier than yesterday, but my feet are so sore after yesterday, so it does feel a bit challenging. It's gonna take us 4 to 6 hours, and we expect some uphill sections and uneven terrain, but overall should be nice, and we're really lucky with the weather today as well.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good.
Guys, you know what just happened? I spilled my tea right into my shoe. So we still have, how much? 10 kilometers to walk. And I have 3 options: walking in a wet shoe, walking in a plastic bag, or wearing my friend's shoe that are 2 sizes bigger than I wear. So which one should I choose?
Praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap. I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks. Listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast. Don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great. I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart it race. So catch me if I fall.
Another challenge complete. We're gonna treat ourselves to nice dinner, and I'm gonna finally try choclo, which is some sort of Patagonian stew. Locro. Enough challenges, so today we're gonna chill and take an easy hike to the waterfalls. The nature in El Chaltén is truly stunning, and sometimes it's worth just skipping the beaten path and explore off-trail. Guys, look at the bathroom. This is better than in Scandinavia. We are breathing in some stunning views along the river and watching the birds. From here, we take the last coffee in El Chaltén and head back to El Calafate. It is still very cold, around 4 to 10 degrees Celsius. And after some time exploring the town, we're heading back to Buenos Aires, and this is where our adventure ends. What a trip! Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next adventure.